Who wants to live in a better economy? Create more jobs for the people, save energy, and save all sorts of money for the economy. Who wants to live in a better environment? Have a healthier world, cleaner air to breathe, preserving our wildlife, protect endangered species, and save money at the same time. Now, that's a lot of information right there that we all want. And we can do it with one simple step, and that is to recycle. Now I'm here to persuade you guys to start recycling if you can, to help save this planet, create a better economy, once again save the planet, create a better environment, protect our endangered species, protect the wildlife, and save you a little bit of money. First of all, let me start by saying why our economy is bad. There's not a lot of jobs out there. If one of us is to lose our jobs, then it's going to be hard to find a job out there. There's not very many job openings. Our economy is tight. We're tight on money. We spend a ton of money on energy, all sorts of things like this. Now, why is recycling good for our economy? Recycling is good for our economy because it creates more of those jobs. There's going to be more jobs for people out there. It creates more demand, and it saves energy. Let's touch on the creating jobs now. By creating jobs, we have more than 50,000 enterprises, more than 50,000 companies worldwide that employ 1.1 million workers. Think about that, 50,000 enterprises to employ over 1 million workers. So if we start recycling, that number is only going to increase and create more jobs for our people. Now, recycling is also a $236 billion industry per year. $236 billion. That is huge. It's phenomenal. $236 billion industry over a full year. Recycling is going to create demand, as I said before. Now, what is creating demand? If we recycle products and we're into recycling and we buy recycled products, people are going to see that the number in sales in recycling products is going to go up, so they're going to want to make more recycling products. While at the same time, you're using these recycling products. Now here, it's all a circle. It's going around. So it creates that demand for recycling products. Buying recycled products creates the demand for it, which decreases waste. And once again, it decreases the waste by you recycling the product that you're buying, and then basically, it's going to go through and get recycled, and you're going to buy it again with that same material. So you're going through and recycling that product, which is going to decrease waste and decrease the need for landfills. Nobody wants to live next to a landfill. We've all heard that a million times when we research recycling. Nobody wants to live near a landfill. Landfills take up a bunch of space. They're disgusting, and it's not good for the environment. So it's going to create demand and decrease that waste. Recycling is also going to save us energy. Manufacturing with recycled aluminum, this is just aluminum, uses 95% less energy than manufacturing with virgin materials. That's just manufacturing with aluminum. 95% less energy than manufacturing with virgin materials. Recycling is great for our environment. We all want to live in a healthier world, breathe the cleaner air, protect our endangered species, protect our wildlife. And that's what recycling is going to help. One, I just touched on it. It's going to reduce waste. Now, according to the EPA here, the average American discards 7.5 pounds of garbage per day. 7.5 pounds of garbage per day. Just process that. 7.5 pounds over a week is over 50 pounds of garbage every week for one person. And that all goes to landfills. Landfills take up room. Just like I said, it's bad for the environment. It creates carbon gases to decompose it, and it's not good. Recycling is also great for the environment because it protects the wildlife. It reduces the need to damage forests, wetlands, rivers, other places that are essential to wildlife. And we all know that there are endangered species out there, and that we want to save for their own good. Recycling reduces the need to damage forests and basically ruin their homes, ruin the endangered species' homes, and let them live. So we want to protect our wildlife, and that's another reason why it's good to recycle. Recycling is also going to prevent your global warming, your greenhouse gases. Now, once again, according to the EPA, recycling and remanufacturing is 194 times more effective in reducing greenhouse gas emissions than landfilling and virgin manufacturing. 194 times more likely, or more effective in reducing greenhouse gases. That is an enormous amount of the reduction in greenhouse gases. Recycling also saves you money. How does it save you money? Landfilling costs more than 3 times as much as recycling. Now, there's all sorts of different variables that go into this, but because you are basically rebuying what you recycled is how it saves you money. And according once again to the EPA, we have throwing away garbage, basically trash, giving it to landfills costs you about $60 per ton. Now, I mean, it may not seem like a stellar number, but once again, you go back to that 7.5 pounds per day, that's pretty astounding. So, garbage costs you about $60 per ton, whereas recycling is going to have a net cost of $25 per ton. $25 per ton, so that's about 3 times as much cost for the landfilling than recycling. So I'm encouraging you all to recycle out there because it's going to strengthen our economy. It's going to help us create jobs, save some money, and it's also going to protect our environment and protect that wildlife out there. So I'm encouraging you all to recycle, and hopefully we can save this planet just one step, one person at a time.